Hello everybody, it's Son the Husky here, and welcome back to, after 2 years, the full gameplay of Wizard101. For the most part. Anyways, yes, this is not Terri Rose Gem, as you can probably see here, or whatever her name was. I forgot, I'll have to relook. This is Luna Lionstaff. The Life Wizard that I have, or that I had, is gone, and I have a new Life Wizard that has a good pet that I can't put in the shared bank because it has a socket on it. It has Paingiver socket, actually. So it's not going to be able to be used. So we decided, or I decided, that we're going to do a balance playthrough instead. And let's continue on since, we got, the previous one I had, I did a lot of staying around, sitting around, talking a little bit.
Ah, you must be the new student I've heard so much about. You made quite a name for yourself on Unicorn Way. I'm Mr. Lincoln, and I just have some quick paperwork to get you enrolled. Signature here, initials there, and a lock of hair here.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait and stop talking once all this dialogue's done. And then I'll sort of explain what's coming and, something, a little bit more about this series as a whole.
Are you allergic to unicorns or eyes of newt? Good. That takes care of that. To complete your enrollment, come meet your professors.
Welcome. I am the professor of the Ice School, where we teach thaumaturges to endure like permafrost, withstanding all attacks.
While in the Storm School, we instruct young diviners to strike hard, fast as lightning, defeat the enemy before they know what hit them.
We pyromancers of the Fire School prefer to carefully fan the flames. Utilizing damage over time spells, we slow burn our enemies to cinders.
Commanding the elements is indeed impressive, but Theurgis of the Life School seek harmony with nature, which gives us the power to heal others.
Sorcerers also seek harmony, symmetry in all things. Balance is unique magic from Crocotopia, which supports and enhances the other schools.
Fireballs and flowers. Freshman magic, that. All wizards summon monsters to fight for us, but only the best conjurers dare study the ways of myth.
And I'm Malone, not, exactly a professor. We haven't had a real deaf professor since the last one turned evil and destroyed the school, so... But I can get you started at being a necromancer. Our death spells drain health from enemies, damaging them and healing ourselves at the same time.
Stick around a spell, as it were, after this lot is dispersed, and I shall tell you what I've learned of balance magic while in ancient Crocotopia.
Anyways, yeah, so I thought that, I'm making this video a little bit shorter than my original one that I did try recording, but it just didn't record. I don't know why it didn't, so we're just gonna go from here. So, so let's go ahead and get to Professor here, and get our Scorpion spell, and then we'll continue and... I'm just going to keep this at sort of a brisk pace, and then while I'm moving around the map a little bit, I'll sort of talk a little bit about the what's to come.
Fascinating place, Crocotopia, home to a kingdom of mystic reptiles. Their ancient sorcerers invented a composite of primal magics called balance. It's still a little unofficial, though, so I'm out here teaching under the clouds. Check by regularly to train new balance spells. As your proficiency level increases, I'll call you here to learn unique spells only the most practiced of sorcerers can master. Train yourself in the Scorpion spell, then tell Mr. Lincoln you're ready to finish your enrollment. Toodles!
You're already learning multi-pip spells? Oh, splendid! At the beginning of each round of combat, you gain a pip. You use these, like mana, to power spells. Some spells, like this one, take more than 1 pip to cast. To use it, pass a turn, or cast a 0 pip spell to build up your pip supply.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and learn this, and then... Alright, so yes, And in my other video, I mentioned that there are new spells. You know, there were spells added. Not really new spells. They've been out for a while, but one of which is, as you can see here, a bounce bubble, which is gotta be helpful for us later down the line, since we will need all the damage we can get. So, all right, let's continue on. Talk to Mr. Lincoln.
You've met your professor. Great! You can train spells in your school for free, but to learn other school spells, you must spend training points. Here, I'll give you one now. Use it to start training a secondary school. And if you change your mind later, see me to buy back training points. Anyway, now that you're enrolled, you get your own dorm room to store items and decorate however you want. This is the boys' dorm here, and this is the girls' dorm. You can also use the Go Home button to reach your dorm room from anywhere. Once you get settled in, report to the headmaster.
Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and continue on. So yeah, and what I did mention is it is, yes, of course, the 15-year anniversary of Wizard101. That's why you see all these birthday things up. And, you know, okay, so we'll go ahead and talk to Headmaster Ambrose and then continue on. Because what we'll do is I'll finish everything that I want to cover in the main playthrough itself. Get to the point where we're going to stop. And then I'm going to then I'm just going to walk around and sort of do a little bit of some talking. But for the first part of this, well, no, we won't do that. I'll post a video later, and that will just sort of be discussing like the schedule of videos and stuff like that. Anyways, let's keep going.
You're officially enrolled now? Then let me formally welcome you with this new healing spell. Let me also introduce you to our resident advisor, Abby K. Doodle. She can tell you all about our many electives when you have time. But on to more serious matters. It seems the troubles in Unicorn Way were but the tip of an evil iceberg. While you were gone, chaos erupted all over the city. Undead run amok in the streets, and our former allies have turned against us. Malastare must be behind this. Your victory on Unicorn Way makes you the perfect person to deal with this crisis. I foresaw you might save Wizard City. Now's your chance. Go to Old Town and talk to Sergeant Muldoon immediately. We must set things right and discover Malastare's goal in all this. Good luck.
One last word before you embark on your quest. I've tried to answer most of the questions you'd have, but there is much more to tell you. If you haven't looked into your spellbook yet, click on the book in the bottom right of your screen. Click on the question mark tab. Many of the questions you might have are answered in the help pages. Oh, good luck, young wizard.
Abby's quest is an optional one, so we're not going to take that. Yes, so we're going to be sticking to a solely main quest focused run. We're not going to be doing any of the side quests at this time, so if you're wondering why I haven't, I'm not picking stuff up, that's probably why. But I am going to grab this. We are going to skip this dialogue, just because I'll be doing this off camera, off recording, just so I can get those extra train points.
What?
So we'll grab that, and now we'll head to Sergeant Muldoon. But yeah, expect these videos will be coming out more often than some of my other ones, just because, you know, this is going to be one of the more slow, more calmer, simpler ones to upload and put out. Now, not just because they are simple and easy doesn't mean they're not fun to make and enjoyable. Not only that, I do quite, you know, but like I said, we'll cover that in the schedule discussion video and a quick just sort of update stuff that I'm going to be posting sometime next week. So let's go ahead and keep going. Sergeant Muldoon, hello there.
Beware. Beyond these gates, the city's gone mad. Wait, you're the hero of Unicorn Way. The headmaster sent you to help. Thank goodness. We've got undead all over the place. Every cursed spirit and vile ghost we sealed away has broken free and attacked the city. Nowhere is safe.
This will be the introduction to pets, controlling your pet outside of combat, and just overall what you can do with the play with pet option that has been added.
Gah, now what? Oh, it's a pet. You're kind of like a wizard's familiar. They help out in all sorts of ways, from discovery to dueling. But it shouldn't be in that tower. That's the caretaker's tower. Nobody's been in there since old Judd, the keeper of the cemetery, passed. Oh, right. Undead. Wizard, go with the pet, work together, and find out what's happening in that tower.
All right. Yes, Sergeant. All right. Let's go.
You now have a pet egg in your inventory. Once it hatches, you can equip the pet just as you would a wand and bring it into the tower.
No, I lost! I can't believe You, other wizard, hurry! You have to help!
You shouldn't have come to this tower. No, shouldn't have done that. Gonna interfere with things don't concern you. Like my plan to turn all pets into zombie pets, you'll see you will. When it comes to pets, sometimes undead is better.
If you have a pet equipped, it can help you in battle.
Boomer. Oh, that is actually the perfect name. All right, so we're gonna be dropping some spells. 2 should suffice. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this done. Okay, I'm keeping that name. That's cute. Boomer. All right, so we'll go ahead and use that. Save a pip. There we go. So what I'm going to be doing this time around is we are also going to go and do the advanced combat. It's sort of like an extra tutorial. It covers multi-pip spells, power pips, shields, blades, and overtime spells.
Well, I know when I'm whooped, but I threw the key to my pet kennel into the kennel itself, I did. You can't get through those bars, no how.
What? That's terrible! We have to get into that kennel. But how? Huh? Oh, I'm Penny Dreadful. I'm new here. When I saw this zombie guy stealing the pets, I tried to stop him and I guess I need more practice. You were great though. But I don't suppose you have any shrinking spells to help us slip through those bars? Oh! What about your pet? It's pretty small. Can you command it to go into the next room and get the key?
You are now commanding your pet, allowing you to get to places and see things wizards can't. Use this ability to enter the next room.
Onward. Now, there is one question that I am going to be letting you guys answer in the comment section below. Would you like to, since I'm not doing a side quest focused run where I'm not going to be doing the side quest, would you like me to cover, you know, some of the optional bosses from those side quests in a different video? And what I mean by that is I will go back and do that. Well, scratch that. In the comment section below, would you like me to do the Golem Tower quest? Since it's probably one of the more noteworthy quests in the game, in terms of the game in Wizard101, and it is a good challenge. So, you know, leave your comments below if I should do the Golem Tower or not, and then we'll go from there, and I might make a special episode of the walkthrough, or playthrough, gameplay, whatever you want to call it, covering the entire Golem Tower.
Now that your pet has retrieved the key, you can unlock and enter the next room.
Great! Now let's go save all those poor pets! Ah, these cells have combination locks and only old Judd would know the code. I mean, maybe the captive pet saw him put in the correct combo, but I don't speak pet. Do you? I'm seriously asking. Maybe we can guess the combo. Let's see. 00001. Nope, not it. 00002. Not it. Forget it. This is ridiculous. Our only sensible option is to find some way to talk to these captive pets and get the combo.
Funnily enough, the code is, and I'll let you guys watch this scene play
I
out.
saw that smelly guy put in the combo lots of times. It's 000003.
One number off, Penny. One number off. Oh well.
Don't worry. I'll make sure the pets get back to the pet pavilion in one piece. Check it out sometime to learn all about pet training. After they're safe, I'll go to the headmaster's office and complete my enrollment. Come find me when you get a chance. For right now, though, go tell the guard outside what's happened here.
Now, I said, like I said, I'm not going to be doing all the side quests. There is one side quest that I am going to do, and I'm going to show you why. And it's not this one. It's not the Smiths. It's actually the one that you see Gloria Crendel will give you when I come out here and walk over here, or, well, fly on my broom over here. This is how you can get a, once you hit level 10, this gear will help you out. So this is why you should do this quest.
You must be the new student I've heard so much about. I can see by the gleam in your eye that you're bound for great things.
And, well, it's not, it's not God tier gear that's going to carry you through the entire game. But it's good for the level that you get it at.
I want to fashion you a proper set of magical robes. They'll help you on your journeys and look good too, if I do say so myself. But the gobblers ate all my supplies. I'll need you to get some more so I can make the robes for you. I'm sure you can do it easily. I'll need good cloth. Shawls from the haunted minions on Triton Avenue will serve nicely, along with fabric from Fire Elf hats in Firecat Alley. Finally, I'll need good leather. The belts the Cyclopes wear will be perfect. You can get some in Cyclops Alley. Go forth, young wizard.
Okay. So, there you go. Now we'll go talk to Sergeant Muldoon.
You saved the pets and a young student. Not bad. But our work is just beginning, and I need all the help I can get.
Speaking of which, your pet has gained enough experience, XP, from this quest to level up. As pets level up, they can learn new talents. With this talent, you can command your pet to attack. Select your pet's power card before you choose your wizard's action for the turn. This talent costs a bit of your pet's happiness each time you use it. You can increase your pet's happiness by feeding it pet snacks.
I've got alarming reports from Cyclops Lane and Triton Avenue, and I haven't heard anything out of Firecat Alley. So, where do you want to start?
Okay, so we got that done. We got our balance assistant. Now, we're going to go ahead and feed it happiness things. The only reason why is just so I have some for later, if needed. But let's go. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what the pet talent does.
Wizard, do you see that device? It's a teleporter. If you use it, it will transport you to other teleporters on this street. You can get where you're going quickly.
Okay. Alright, so what we will do, let's go ahead and pull fire. Okay, so okay, so I don't want to cast this yet. So what you do is you'll click on this, click on the enemy, and then click on the spell you want to cast. So now, my spell will go first. It fizzled, sadly. But my pet will cast afterwards, as you can see here. By the cast animation, and then it'll attack the enemy. There you go. And now we can go ahead and finish it off with a Thunder Snake, and you can recast it into rounds. So if, let's just say I fizzle 2 more times, it would be able to do it again. And that's how that pet talent works. Anyways, before we continue on, let's go ahead and head to Unicorn Way, and then I will do the advanced combat. Now, Penny Dreadful is now here, and you can do her side quest from there. And if you go to, okay, so now Pet Pavilion is also open since she went and returned the pets back to the Pet Pavilion. That's sort of the lore type thing there. Anyways, let's go on and enter Unicorn Way. And talk to Diego the Duel Master for the Advanced Combat Tutorial.
Aha! Hello there, my friend. Headmaster Ambrose has asked me to show you more of the art of dueling, no? Most excellent. This will take but a few minutes. Enter the door to the arena to begin.
Now, the reason I'm doing this is...
Welcome, my friend, to the dueling arena. You wish to learn more of the art of dueling, no?
I'll finish after this.
Outstanding. Approach the puppet, and we shall begin your lesson.
What I was going to say is, it sort of gives you an idea. I'm letting Diego sort of give you the teaching of shields, blades, and overtime stuff. Just because it's simple stuff that's already implemented into the game, and just doing this is fairly quick and easy. So we'll just do this, and then I'll head back to Old Town. We'll stand next to Sergeant Muldoon, and we'll end the video there. So let's go ahead and do our quick little battle tutorial.
Let us begin by explaining power points. You may call them pips for short. Power points are magical energy. Gaining pips allows you to cast more powerful spells. Every round, you will receive another pip. You can see the number of pips each participant has by looking at the circle around their feet. Nearly every card has a pip cost. It is the number in the upper left-hand corner, yes? You can only cast a spell if you have enough pips to do so. Let us start with one spell with a pip cost of 2. But you only have 1 pip, so you cannot cast this turn. You will have to pass. You can also use a 0-rank spell if you want to save up power pips. Good! You have passed and gained another pip. With 2 pips, you can now cast the troll spell. Ah, but look! You have drawn another card. Tough. This is an enchantment card. Enchantment cards can be used to improve the other cards in your hand. Let me show you. Click on the tough card. And now click on the troll. Look what has happened. The card has been enchanted to do more damage. Now it is a treasure card. Unused treasure cards go back into your deck at the end of the duel. Now, since you have 2 pips, you can cast the troll at the puppet.
Now, as you saw, that was an enchantment, and enchantments are, they do what just happened there. But they are different.
Now you are back to 1 pip, yes? Let us give you another hand. With only 1 pip, you cannot cast any of these 3rd-rank spells.
Well, sort of.
You need to pass for 2 rounds.
The reason why I said that is, you cannot really get enchantments unless they're treasure cards until later in the game. So right now, don't worry about the enchantments, but that's just a little side note. Let's continue on with the combat tutorial here.
But wait, there's another way. Let me show you. I've given you a power pip. See? At the beginning of each round, you will have a chance to get a power pip instead of a normal pip. Power pips count double, but only for spells in your class. Now you have 1 pip and 1 power pip. That means you can cast any 2nd-rank spell that you wish. Or you can use a 3rd-rank spell in your School of Focus. 1 point for the pip, plus 2 points for the power pip. See? The card for your school is now available to you. Cast it at the puppet now.
So, yeah. Also note that power pip chance does not show up until level 10. That's just another side note. You can get power pip chance before level 10, but you will mainly see it at level 10 plus.
Outstanding! Now let us look at another type of spell card. A ward can be used to protect you against future attacks. This is a fire ward. When you cast it on someone, it will hang in front of them waiting to be activated. The next incoming fire spell will trigger it. Let me show you. Cast this fire ward upon yourself. Very good! See how this fire ward hangs near your feet? Watch how it can protect you. Do you see? The fire ward has activated and helps you resist most of the damage from this attack.
Shielding will be important later in the game. Early game, it's not that needed. You don't really need a whole bunch of shields. You can usually get away with surviving hits without the use of shields. But especially if you're a balanced wizard, carrying spirit the elemental shields does help, especially if you're trying to look for ways to get yourself set up in certain situations. But that's just a no for balance. Most other schools don't really have a lot of a problem fighting mobs. Balance is a little tricky just because balance doesn't boost on anything, and it doesn't really have any things it's bad against. But the only problem that balance has is it resists itself, and there's no such thing as a balance prism. There is a balance prism in the game. I just don't know where you get it. You know, I've heard that it is true. I don't know if it is, but that's besides the point.
Let's try one more hanging spell. This one is called Ice Blade. Cast it on yourself and see what happens. Charms are the opposite of wards. Wards affect spells that other people cast on you. Charms affect spells that you cast on other people. Cast this frost beetle at the puppet. Let's see how the charm works. You see? Your ice beetle has triggered the ice charm. Now the ice beetle is more powerful. Now let us cover one more type of hanging effect. The aura spells. Aura spells affect the target over multiple rounds of combat.
That's not true.
For example, the Fire Elf spell will cause 240 points of fire damage, spread over 3 rounds. Let's see how it works. Cast a Fire Elf at the puppet.
This is not an aura, this is a DOT or damage over time spell. An aura spell is something that you won't see until later in the game, and I'll tell you when we get there.
Good! Now watch what happens next round. And again.
Whoops, my bad. I didn't mean to cut over his dialogue there. But, you know, he said and again.
Excellent! You have defeated him and completed your lesson. I hope you have found our lesson to be most helpful. Good luck, my friend, and see you soon.
Alrighty. So there's that. You know, just a little simple thing to sort of get you situated with certain things that you'll find in the game, like blades, traps, damage over time spells, power pips, stuff like that. That's really all that's for. It's fun to do sometimes, especially if you here's a fun fact about that advanced combat. Okay, so let me go to the crown shop real quick. You know, this is obviously sort of interesting. You know, since I have a little bit of time before I want to cut the video off, but if you take a mastery amulet, right, and you equip it before you go in there, when he gets to the point with the power pip, you can actually cast one of the other spells there if you have the mastery amulet. Now, as you can see, I'm level 5. He mentioned power pips. I have a chance of it. That's not true. I have a 0% because that only happens at level 10 plus. Now, you can't get power pips pre-level 5. You would just need a pre-level 10. You would just need a piece of gear that gives you a power pip. Now, also, the aura spell that he mentioned is not true either. The Fire Elf is a damage over time spell. It's not an aura. An aura spell is something from the Star School tree in Celestia. We won't see that until we get to Celestia, which is after Dragonspire or the Final World, after we defeat Malastare. Sorry if you haven't played before, there are spoilers. Anyways, we'll go ahead and head back to Sergeant Muldoon. We'll get the quest to go to Triton Avenue? Yeah, we'll get the quest to go to Triton Avenue, and we'll stop there. Also, the next time we do have our next part, I will not have this mount. I am planning on getting another mount for this wizard so I can at least travel a little bit faster so we're not walking everywhere. You know, just for extra, well, no, just for travel purposes. Anyways, trouble on Triton Avenue.
Triton Avenue's been overrun by the undead. I don't have any guards left to try and deal with it either. You're not the first student to offer help. 2 wizards named Griffinbane went in a little while ago, and there was another named Grimwater. But none of them have come out, and I've gotten no word. Can you help me try to find them? Good luck, and above all, be careful.
Alrighty, so we'll grab the other 2 later. But yeah, that is going to do it for part 2. I am really ashamed that I did not, or I had to recreate this video. It's a shame, but I'm going to keep this outro brief. So yeah, this is going to be, expect more in the coming weeks, because this is going to be a weekly thing that we're going to do. I'll have the weekly schedule set up and in a video ready for tomorrow, for Monday, so I can so you guys can get a better look at what you should be expecting on a certain day when it is the videos upload. And I also have something coming on Saturday. It's another video, but this is going to be one of those first impression videos that I did with Dead Zone Classic. Also, I will be making the playlist for the entire Wizard101 gameplay in the description. I'm going to link it there. I'm going to also link parts 1 and 2. Maybe. Also, if you would like to hit that like button and subscribe, that would be lovely. You don't need to do it, but if you wish to, go all in and go right ahead. Leave comments again for the Golem Tower. I know a lot of people like the Golem Tower. A lot of people hate it too, just because of how hard it is and how early of a world Wizard City obviously is, being the first world. But expect the Skyrim video on Sunday. I will get that recorded on Saturday or later today. It's almost 3 o'clock now in the morning. This video should be uploaded sometime around 4 or 5. I'm not sure. It'll be around that time, maybe a little later. But later today, this video will be uploaded. But once again, hit the like button, subscribe, comment on the Golem Tower thing. Or maybe if you have any other questions about the game that you want me to answer, I can also do that later down the line. But with all that said, it's Silent and the Husky saying have a nice day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.